Hello everyone, and welcome to Pros and Cons of the video game LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, on Not Now Mom, I'm Gaming. These are short videos featuring all my little nitpicks and pleasantries with having played the game, while sustaining a bare minimum of spoilers. Let the reviewing begin. Pros. You can follow the storyline. It's been a long time since I watched the movies, and I thought about doing a podcast for this game, but have decided against it. Basically, I can't remember a lot of what the movies entailed, but I can pick up remnants of it as I play the game, which is pretty nice. I mean, the game gets weird and a little over the top with its humor, but casting all that aside, it does stick to the movies fairly well. All this to say, if you can't remember much of the movies, and this game is set up so there are different sections for each film, then your memory will be jostled as you play it. Movie sections are split up. As I mentioned, the movie sections are split up. Every movie title has different chapters to it that take you through what happened in the films, with some humorous twist add a bit of fun confetti flavor so it doesn't feel so tense with what's happening. Red hats have unique abilities. One of the collectibles in this game are red hats. When you collect them, the perks they offer can be accessed within the extras section of the menu. Now, not all of these red hats are going to offer you useful perks. Some are just funny, while others will help out. One of the funny red hat perks are disguises your characters wear, in the form of mustaches. And one of the more helpful perks will be offering a faster speed to repairing items. They can definitely be worth collecting. Cons. Game crashes. While playing the game on Steam, it crashed so many times. I'd be in the middle of a chapter thinking everything's going good, nothing bad's happened, and suddenly the game will crash. And it crashed at least once for every chapter played, so it was almost like I was programmed to do that. I mean, it wasn't a hope, but there was a pattern to me. Looking in the discussion section led me to a thread of someone fixing the issue by writing something in the game's launch options. It worked, no more crashes after that, but the fact that we had to mess with something like that ourselves to fix it doesn't make a good impression on someone willing to buy and play the game. No voice acting. Technically, you get some grunts and one-liners from Johnny Depp for his character Captain Jack Sparrow, but it's not exactly voice acting in the whole sense of the concept. The characters you play and the scenes that happen have the characters just making these minimal noises, so it's not a completely quiet set with just a soundtrack. So don't expect any lines from the movie itself, or the voice actors to fully reveal themselves. Only saves after chapter completion. This annoyed me so much because the constant game crashes. You could get pretty far into a chapter and then suddenly the game will stop, and when you jump back in, you're back at the start of the chapter when the cutscene plays. And you can't skip the chapter cutscenes either. You have to sit through them over and over depending on how many times a game crashes for you. I wish there were checkpoints in this game, but that's not the case until you fully complete a chapter. Hitboxes are awful, especially with plants. I don't know what it is about someone wielding a sword that they just can't seem to cut down the last remnants of a plant that's right in front of them. In fact, there was one moment where there was an enemy directly behind a plant, and no matter how many times I swung, I couldn't hit the plant or the enemy. After jumping over the plant, I was able to attack the enemy and get rid of the plant. So yeah, the hitboxes are a little stupid in my opinion. Studs fall off ledges. There are no invisible walls in this game that I know of, and if you break something apart that's close to a ledge, the studs are going to fall overboard and you won't be able to get them. I mean, I feel like from the few LEGO games I remember playing, this is a thing in all of them, and it sucks. But even if a lot of them fall into an area you can't reach, you still should be able to get a full completion for the chapter as long as you break everything you can and acquire all the studs you can. It's just, knowing you can't get those that are beyond your reach really hurts. And that's the end of our pros and cons review of LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. Thanks for watching everyone, and don't get in too much trouble when you say, "Not now, Mom, I'm gaming."